Hi there, in today's episode I will build t-62 used in war in Ukraine. Amount of field modification on tanks used in this conflict is amazing. Most common modification is placing cage armor on turret roof of Russian tanks. Kit has a nice details and simplified tracks. First I was skeptical, but then I saw a great molded details on each track. Kit is missing small elements like protection cage on headlights and some handles. So let's start the work. First wheels. Cutout, sanding and cleaning using Tamiya extra thin cement. Be careful. Here I make huge mistake. I glued wheels, but wrong side. On tracks, I only use cement to clean sharp edges. To make contact one blocks more separated, I use razor saw to make small crevices. After that, I clean all using cement. Now small elements like hooks and headlights. Here you can see my mistake. Tracks are not perfect in axis, like on manual photos. I have to disassemble and repair my mistake. Some wheels were strong glue and I have to make reinforcements using copper wire. On external tanks, mold lines are very visible. I use Tamiya putty to make them invisible. Turret on t-62 was made using cast technique. I make cast texture using mix of Tamiya cement and Tamiya putty. I wanted to buy metal gun barrel, but plastic one does not look bad. I only sanded it down using micro drill. Result was great. I make small missing handles using copper wire, and on the front armor I make headlights cage using small copper and steel wire. Now modification. I start making roof cage armor. First, drill hole where glued will be plastic profiles. Some measuring and gluing. I make copy of contact band blocks and glue them on turret. In real life, these blocks are assembled in every visible space. To add more interest, I use these photo etch leaves. Oh wait, here is small nice detail. I glued this photo etch part on the vision port. Part is from Bradley project. Now disassembling and preparing for painting. I sprayed whole model using isopropyl alcohol. Then priming using Mr. Surfacer 1000. After priming, some defects have appeared. I have to sand down some Tamiya putty on external fuel tanks. Now shadows. To this, I use black Tamiya. I sprayed tight spots and tracks. Now spraying whole model using Tamiya XF81. To make more contrast, I add some white and yellow to green Tamiya and paint most visible elements. To add more interest on paint, I spread Vallejo chipping medium diluted in Tamiya X20 thinner. And sprayed light grey color. Using warm water and hard brush, I unveiled first green color. It's looking like small scratches. How you can notice on footage at the beginning, tracks were a little bit rusty. Using mix of Vallejo paint and dry brush technique, I achieved great effects. To make contact one blocks more colorful, I used diluted Citadel paint and gently paint some elements. Because in Ukraine Russians paint their marks using mostly brush, I make it using same technique. Before oil paints and washes, I protect whole model spraying lacquer Hataka clear coats. Now oil paints. I make small dots and then using bigger brush, I blur this paint. On small gaps, I use AK wash mixed with black oil paint. Thanks to this, I pop out a lot of details. So here is a finished model. Click subscribe button and press like.